Hello everyone, my name is Noelle and today I will be showing you how I made Momo's hero vest in less than 24 hours and how you can make one too. Just like when we made Momo's hero belt, we must first analyze our references. Here we have two pictures of Momo, the first being OG Momo and the second stage play Momo. Looking at OG Momo, her vest seems to be attached to her bodysuit and the colors are white and tan, while stage play Momo's vest is detached and just white. The material looks to be some sort of pleather. So after studying both Momos, I've decided I want my design's color to be completely white. The dimensions are going to be 35 inches by 19 inches, and this is how you want to measure that. And the materials I would be needing are white pleather fabric and Velcro. The materials we're going to be needing are fabric. I picked out 1 yard of a white pleather material from Hobby Lobby, and Velcro in the color white, also from Hobby Lobby. I will add links to the materials in the description, but I was unable to find the exact materials, so I'll link similar ones if you want to use what I used. Now we are going to take measurements. Start by measuring around the area just above your bust. This will be your length. Next, measure around the area just next to your arm. This will be your height. Here's a pattern I will be using. We're going to be building this in 2 sections, the front and the back. To get accurate measurements, we would need to use some simple math. Starting with the back of the vest, take your length measurement and divide it by 2. Next, take your height measurement and divide it by 2. Your strap should be about 1.5 inches. Now your back measurements are done. To get the measurements for the front, take the same measurements from the back. Now take your new length measurement and divide it by 3 for the 3 sections. Now your measurements are complete. Now that we have our measurements, we can start cutting out the sections. To cut out the back section, measure out your length and width into a big square. Then place the fabric over your back to see where it lands. You want to make sure it hits both of your sides in the middle. Now place the fabric over the front of your torso and make lines on the back side of your fabric to trace out the shape. Mark out straps where a tank top would lay on your shoulders, lines a little below the starting point of your armpit, and a line where you want the neckline to swoop down in the back. Once that's done, making sure both sides are even, connect the lines matching this shape, then cut. Place it onto your back, making sure to tuck the sides under your armpits. If the top straps are too short like mine, don't worry, we're going to lengthen them later. If your sides are uneven like mine, fold the fabric in half and cut down the center. Now, choosing whichever side you like the best, trace out the pattern again using it as a stencil. Now that both sides are even, trace out another back piece to make it double-sided. To make the front piece, trace out the back like before, but instead of tracing the swooping neck, draw 2 lines going straight down. Cut this out, leaving this section in the middle. Place over the front of your body and draw out 2 lines a little above your bust. To make the curved edge, draw 2 curved lines at the top of your bust. To cut it out, make sure both sides are even and draw out a slight curved S-shaped line, then cut it out. Place it on your body, touching your armpits. You might have to trim a little more a few times to achieve your desired result. Once you are happy with that, cut down the 2 straight lines, removing the center section completely. To make them double-sided, trace the design on the fabric like we did before. Once all your pieces are double-sided, sew along the edges, making sure the good side of the fabric is facing outwards. After sewing, this is what it should look like placed together. To connect the front to the back, flip over the front piece so it's touching the back and sew. When folded outwards, the edge should form a crisp line. After sewing, flip your fabric around to look like this. Then place it over your body to see how it fits. If the straps are too short, measure the gap in between the straps, making sure to add an extra ½ inch. Measure out 4 sections, 2 sections per strap so it can be double-sided, then sew. To attach the straps, place one side on top of the other and sew, making sure both sides are even. This is what it should look like when done. Now to add the connecting strap. Using your length measurement, draw out the shape. Your height measurement should be 1.5 inches. Cut out 2 of these to make it double-sided, then sew. To attach the strap, sew one side on, making sure it's even with the other side. Then cut some Velcro to fit the other side and sew it to both the strap and the base of the vest. Overall, I think this project came out pretty well. Let me know what you think of this design and if you tried it for yourself. This is only my second time using a sewing machine. The first was when I made Momo's hero belt, which if you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. I'm going to be making outfits for 2 more MHA characters, so feel free to take a guess as to who they are in the comments. I ended up changing the back of the vest by cutting out a curved shape similar to the front. I think it fits her original design better, and it made it lay more flat.